Reaching the age of 65 or 70 is a milestone that deserves quiet celebration and deep reflection. It's a time when we begin to see life differently, not in terms of how fast we move, but how deeply we live. And for many, the question softly arises: am I aging well? What if your body is already giving you the answer? You see, there are certain things, simple everyday actions that speak volumes about how your mind and body are holding up. If you're between 65 and 80 and can still do some of these things with ease, science suggests you're not only aging gracefully, but you may have the makings of someone who could live a long, independent, and meaningful life well into your 90s and beyond. In today's video, we'll walk through 8 powerful signs that quietly reveal your true vitality. These aren't flashy or dramatic, but they are real, and they might just surprise you. At Senior Wellness, we believe aging isn't about decline, it's about discovery. If this resonates with you, we'd love to have you with us. Please, subscribe to our channel. Give this video a like, and share your thoughts in the comments below. You never know who your story might encourage. Now let's explore what your body might already be telling you, one quiet strength at a time. Standing up from a chair without using your hands, a simple act, a powerful indicator. It might seem like such a small thing, rising from a chair without using your hands. For most of our lives, we've done it without thinking. But as we grow older, this simple motion becomes much more telling. In fact, being able to stand up from a chair with only the strength of your legs, balance, and coordination is one of the most meaningful signs of healthy aging. If you're between 65 and 80 and can still do this with confidence, you are part of a rare group. Research shows that this ability strongly correlates with independence, mobility, and even life expectancy. Why does it matter so much? Because standing up from a seated position without hand support isn't just about leg strength, it's a full body movement. It reflects the health of your core, hips, thighs, and joints. It speaks to your balance and your ability to coordinate movements smoothly. And perhaps most importantly, it shows that your body still works together as a team. Your muscles, nervous system, and joints are all in harmony. Losing this ability can be one of the earliest signs of declining mobility. Many seniors gradually begin using their hands or armrests without noticing. Over time, this quiet change can indicate weakening, quadriceps, stiff hips, or reduced core engagement, all of which may lead to higher fall risk, limited independence, and even a need for assisted care later on. That's why this simple action is taken seriously by physical therapists and geriatric specialists. They often use it as a quick, practical test to assess lower body function. Can you do it smoothly without wobbling or bracing yourself? Can you repeat it more than once without tiring? If so, you're in excellent shape for your age. The ability to stand unaided from a chair also impacts daily life more than we realize. Think about how often we get up from the dinner table, a park bench, or the couch. It's one of the most frequent movements we make and one of the most important for staying active and engaged with the world around us. So what if you're finding it more difficult lately? The good news is that strength and mobility can often be improved with simple, consistent exercises. Seated leg lifts, squats, using a chair for support, and core strengthening movements can all make a difference over time. Even standing up and sitting down several times in a row, what therapists call sit-to-stand reps, can gently build strength when done regularly. As always, it's essential to check with your doctor or a licensed physical therapist before starting any new routine. They can offer advice that fits your specific needs and ensure that the exercises are safe and effective for your body. At Senior Wellness, we understand that aging well isn't about looking young. It's about living strong. It's about listening to your body, honoring your progress, and making thoughtful adjustments along the way. That's why this simple act, rising from a chair without support, carries so much meaning. It reminds you that your strength is still there, your independence is still intact, and your future holds more possibility than you may realize. This is the spirit of senior wisdom, recognizing the quiet victories that others might overlook. It's these little moments unfolding from a chair, walking into a new day, that reflect how much life you still carry within you. So the next time you stand up from a chair without thinking, pause for a moment, smell. That movement is more than muscle memory. It's a celebration of all the strength you've built over a lifetime. Out of walking briskly, without shortness of breath, a hidden marker of longevity. For many, walking is just a way to get from one place to another. But for those over 65, the simple act of walking briskly without feeling breathless reveals something much deeper. It's a quiet indicator of how well your heart, lungs, muscles, and even your brain are working together. If you're between 65 and 80 and can still walk at a quick pace without losing your breath, you're showing signs of strong cardiovascular health and exceptional endurance for your age. In fact, recent studies have found that walking speed is one of the most reliable predictors of longevity among older adults. It might sound surprising, but how fast and how steadily you move can say more about your health than blood pressure or cholesterol. Numbers alone. Why is that? Because walking involves nearly every system in your body. It requires oxygen from your lungs, blood flow from your heart, strength from your legs, coordination from your nervous system, and even balance from your inner ear. When all these systems work smoothly together, you can maintain a brisk pace without gasping for air or feeling exhausted. Being able to walk quickly without stopping reflects not just stamina, but overall body efficiency. It shows that your circulatory system is delivering oxygen where it's needed. It means your muscles are still strong and responsive, and it signals that your brain is receiving good blood flow, helping preserve memory clarity and mental sharpness. On the other hand, if you start to feel winded from a short walk or find yourself slowing down without meaning to, it could be your body's way of saying, let's take a closer look. Shortness of breath doesn't always mean there's a major problem, but it can be an early warning sign that deserves attention. The beauty of walking is that it's also one of the easiest exercises to improve. You don't need a gym membership or expensive equipment, a walk around the block, a stroll through a nearby park, or even pacing gently inside your home can help rebuild endurance. Over time, your breathing may become easier, your steps more confident, and your energy more consistent. What's important is to walk regularly and at a pace that gently challenges you, but never pushes you into discomfort. If walking briskly causes pain, lightheadedness, or unusual fatigue, it's crucial to speak with your doctor before continuing. They can check your heart, lungs, or other systems to ensure everything is functioning safely. One helpful tip is to practice conversation walking. If you can walk and hold a light conversation without gasping for air, you're likely moving at a healthy, moderate pace. This is a great way to monitor your own progress without needing fancy tools. At Senior Wellness, we believe that movement is a form of medicine. It nourishes not just the body, but the spirit. A confident stride speaks of independence, a steady rhythm brings peace to the mind, and each walk you take is a gentle reminder that you're still fully alive, present, and capable. This is the essence of holistic health, where every breath, every step, and every heartbeat is part of a greater picture. And it's also a core value of senior living, honoring what your body can do while gently supporting what it still wants to achieve. So the next time you're walking without effort, take a moment to feel proud. Your strength is still with you, your breath still flows freely, and your path forward, both literally and metaphorically, is wide open. You're not just moving, you're thriving. Balancing on one leg for 10 seconds, a small test with big meaning. It might look like a simple challenge, stand on one leg for 10 seconds. No big deal, right? But if you're between the ages of 65 and 80 and can do this steadily, without wobbling or grabbing a nearby surface, you're demonstrating something incredibly valuable. Neuromuscular strength coordination and inner balance that many people overlook. In fact, research has shown that the ability to balance on one leg for at least 10 seconds is more than just a fun trick. It's a powerful predictor of mobility, cognitive function, and even life expectancy. This single movement quietly reflects the health of your muscles, joints, nervous system, and even your brain's ability to process spatial awareness. Think about what happens in that moment. Your foot stabilizes, your core activates, your brain sends signals to keep everything in alignment. It's not just about physical strength, it's a beautiful example of mind-body connection. Why is this so important after 70? Because as we age, our sense of balance naturally begins to decline. This isn't always noticeable at first, but small changes in how we move can gradually lead to more frequent stumbles, slower reaction times, and eventually a higher risk of falling, which remains one of the leading causes of injury in older adults. The ability to stand on one leg shows that your nervous system is still responding quickly. It suggests that your muscles and joints are working together and that your brain is actively processing body position. All of this reduces your fall risk and supports independent living, a goal we all hope to preserve. It also offers insight into your cognitive health. Believe it or not, studies have found that balance is closely linked to memory processing. speed, and brain aging. If you can still maintain balance with minimal effort, it's often a sign that your mental and physical systems are aging together in a healthy, synchronized way. So how do you know where you stand? Try this. Find a safe, stable surface nearby, like a countertop or chair. Stand tall, gently, lift one foot a few inches off the floor and see how long you can hold the position. Use support if needed, especially at first. Don't push beyond what feels comfortable. And always check with your doctor if you've had previous balance issues, dizziness, or vertigo. If you can stand unassisted for at least 10 seconds on each leg, that's a wonderful sign. If it's challenging, don't be discouraged. Balance, like strength, can often be improved over time with simple daily practice. Incorporating light balance. Exercises such as heel-to-toe walking, single leg stands near a counter, or gentle Tai Chi movements can help reawaken your body's sense of stability. The key is to stay consistent and go at your own pace. At Senior Wellness, we believe balance isn't just about the body. It's a reflection of how we live, staying grounded, flexible, and open to small improvements. It's the quiet strength that keeps us standing tall even when life tries to pull us off center. This is also the heart of senior living, building the habits that help you move through each day with calm confidence and inner strength. And as part of a holistic health approach, working on balance supports not just fall prevention, but coordination, posture, core, strength, and mental clarity. It helps you stay steady on your feet and in your life. So the next time you lift one foot off the ground and stand strong, know that you're doing more than just testing your balance. You're sending a message to your whole body. I'm still capable. I'm still connected. I'm still in control. And that's a message worth honoring every single day. Getting down to and up from the floor, without help. A true test of strength and independence. For many people, the idea of sitting down on the floor and getting back up again might seem simple, something we once did with ease as children, but after the age of 65. This single action becomes one of the most powerful indicators of physical ability, coordination, and long-term independence. If you're between 65 and 80 years old and can still get down to the floor and rise again without needing assistance, you are doing far better than most. This ability signals that your muscles, joints, and nervous system are still working together in harmony, something that becomes increasingly rare with age. Why does this matter so much? Because this movement tests nearly every major area of the body. You need strong leg and core muscles, flexible joints in your knees and hips, good posture and balance. It also calls upon coordination, spatial awareness, and even confidence. When you can lower yourself and stand back up without pain or fear, it shows that your body is resilient and ready to respond in real-world situations. This simple action also directly relates to safety. Falls are one of the most common and dangerous risks for seniors. If a fall were ever to happen, the ability to get up or at least shift your body safely can make all the difference in receiving timely help. Those who lack the strength or flexibility to rise are more vulnerable to long periods on the ground, which can lead to complications or further injury. Moreover, the ability to get up from the floor is a powerful symbol of autonomy. It means you can engage in more active forms of daily living, whether it's reaching for something under the couch, gardening, playing with grandkids, or practicing floor-based exercises like stretching or yoga. If you haven't tried this recently, here's a gentle way to assess where you stand. Find a soft, safe area like a carpeted floor or yoga mat. Have a sturdy chair or couch nearby, just in case. Slowly lower yourself to a seated or kneeling position on the floor, then attempt to rise without pulling or pushing heavily on objects. Go at your own pace, and if you feel unsure, consult a physical therapist or doctor before attempting this again. If you can do this movement with control and minimal support, that's a strong sign of healthy aging. If it's difficult, or you find yourself needing to lean heavily or pause, it may be time to begin working on mobility and strength-building exercises, designed specifically for seniors. Movements like modified squats, seated knee lifts, hip openers, and core stability work can all help rebuild the skills needed for floor transitions. These don't need to be strenuous. In fact, just a few minutes a day of intentional movement can help your body relearn how to work together with grace. At Senior Wellness, we know that strength doesn't always show up as heavy lifting or long workouts. Sometimes it's simply the ability to sit on the floor and stand back up confidently, calmly, and without fear. This is what senior living is truly about. It's not just about extending the years, it's about making those years active, capable, and meaningful. It's about preserving the everyday freedoms that give you joy, comfort, and dignity. And from a holistic health perspective, this movement reflects how well the entire body is aging your muscles, your balance, your breathing, and even your mindset. Because when you feel safe in your own body, every other area of your life becomes more peaceful. So the next time you find yourself sitting on the floor, whether stretching, reaching, or resting, remember what it represents. It's not just movement, it's mobility, it's freedom. And it's one more reason to celebrate the strength you still hold inside. You are more capable than you know. And your body, when supported with care and attention, can continue to carry you forward, one strong, steady movement at a time. Or carrying a heavy grocery bag without trouble, a quiet sign of strength and longevity. At first glance, carrying a heavy grocery bag might not seem like anything special. It's just part of daily life, something we all do without thinking. But as we grow older, the ability to lift, carry, and move with ease becomes a strong, silent indicator of how well the body is holding up over time. If you're between the ages of 65 and 80 and can still carry a bag of groceries without strain, you're demonstrating more than just convenience. You're showing that your muscles, joints, coordination, and cardiovascular systems are all functioning well. In fact, grip strength and upper body endurance are now recognized by researchers as major predictors of long-term health and even life expectancy. That might sound surprising, but it makes perfect sense. Carrying weight involves so much more than just your hands. Your arms, shoulders, back, legs, and core all activate to support the load. Your brain stays alert to maintain balance and avoid injury. Your heart pumps a little harder to supply muscles with energy, and your lungs coordinate the breathing that keeps everything in motion. In essence, this one simple act reflects total body strength and coordination. What's especially important is grip strength. The ability of your hands and forearms to hold and carry items safely. Several studies have linked strong grip strength with better survival rates, fewer hospital visits, and even lower risk of chronic diseases. It's a reliable marker that's easy to test and doesn't require expensive equipment. Carrying groceries also mirrors everyday function. Whether you're picking up a laundry basket, holding a bag of soil for the garden, or lifting your grandchild, these motions are key to maintaining a sense of our independence and dignity. When you can still move objects comfortably, you feel more capable and confident in daily life. But what if you've noticed that bags feel heavier than they used to, or your hands get tired more quickly? That's natural. Muscle mass tends to decline with age, a process known as sarcopenia, and it can quietly reduce your strength over time. The good news is that this decline can often be slowed or even reversed, with simple resistance-based exercises tailored to seniors. Light weightlifting, resistance bands, or even body weight movements like wall push-ups can help restore the endurance and control needed to carry daily items. You don't need to push hard or fast. A few gentle, consistent minutes a day can lead to powerful improvements over time. Even better, working on grip strength is easy. Try squeezing a softball several times a day, practicing gentle wrist curls, with light weights, or carrying a half-filled bag during a short walk around your home. Always move at your own pace, and check with your doctor or physical therapist if you have joint issues or any history of injury. At Senior Wellness, we celebrate these quiet victories. Strength isn't always measured in miles walked or pounds lifted. Sometimes it's as simple as carrying a bag of apples up the stairs and smiling to yourself afterward. That's what senior living is all about. Keeping life practical, purposeful, and empowering. It's not about comparing yourself to who you were 30 years ago. It's about supporting the person you are today and making that person feel strong, mobile, and free. And in the spirit of holistic health, building strength supports so much more than your arms. It improves posture, reduces fall risk, boosts confidence, enhances joint health, and helps you maintain an active social lifestyle. So the next time you carry a full grocery bag without thinking twice, give yourself credit. That simple motion means your body is still strong, your spirit is still capable, and your journey is far from over. You are not just surviving, you're still thriving. Climbing a flight of stairs without stopping. A true test of heart muscle and endurance. For many people over 65, climbing stairs becomes a quiet challenge. A task that was once second nature now asks more from the body than it used to. But if you're between the ages of 65 and 80 and can still climb an entire flight of stairs without pausing, your body is telling you something important. Your heart, lungs, muscles, and energy systems are still working together in a strong, balanced way. This ability is more than just a sign of leg strength. It's a real-world indicator of any cardiovascular endurance, respiratory health coordination, and core stability. It means your body can handle a sudden increase in physical demand without struggling, and that's a powerful message at any age. Climbing stairs engages some of the largest and most essential muscle groups in your body. Your thighs, calves, glutes, and core all work to lift you up step by step. Your lungs expand, your heart pumps faster, and your brain keeps everything in sync, ensuring your balance and rhythm stay steady as you rise. When you can complete a flight of stairs with control and without gasping for air, it shows that your cardiovascular system is efficient. It means your oxygen levels are steady. Your blood pressure is managing well, and your energy reserves are still dependable. In fact, studies have shown that stair climbing is one of the simplest and most reliable ways to measure real-life physical fitness. In older adults, it's even been linked to longer life expectancy and lower risk of heart disease. But there's something else just as important. Confidence. When you can move up a staircase on your own without fear of pain or exhaustion, you feel capable. You trust your body. You know you can move through multi-level environments, homes, public spaces, parks, without hesitation or concern. That kind of confidence fuels independence. If you're currently able to do this comfortably, celebrate it. It means your body is still providing you with the strength to move freely and the stamina to handle life's daily demands. If stairs are becoming harder to manage, don't feel discouraged. Many seniors experience changes in joint flexibility, lung capacity, or balance as they age. That doesn't mean strength is gone, it simply means it needs to be nurtured. With gentle training, even small efforts like daily leg raises, stair-stepping on a single step, or walking uphill can help rebuild the stamina needed for full flights of stairs. And as always, before starting any exercise program, be sure to check with your doctor or physical therapist to ensure safety and personalize your plan. At Senior Wellness, we believe that these daily actions like climbing stairs represent so much more than physical movement. They are symbols of possibility, of motion, of freedom. This is the heart of senior living. Doing what you love without limitations, navigating your world with strength and assurance, choosing your pace, choosing your path, and in the spirit of holistic health. Stair climbing connects every part of your wellness: heart, breath, muscles, nerves, balance, and mindset. It brings together all the systems that help you live not just longer, but better. So the next time you walk up a flight of stairs without stopping, take a quiet moment to appreciate what your body is still capable of. That climb is more than movement, it's progress. It's proof that you're still active, still vital, still writing your story one step at a time. Remembering recent conversations and events, a gentle sign of a sharp, resilient mind. As we grow older, it's only natural to notice small changes in memory. Forgetting a name for a moment or misplacing the keys happens to everyone, young and old. But if you're between the ages of 65 and 80 and still able to remember recent conversations and daily events clearly, you're showing one of the most encouraging signs of healthy aging. A strong, active mind that continues to engage with life. Clear memory of recent events isn't just a matter of sharp thinking, it's a quiet reflection of how well your brain is receiving blood flow, managing stress, processing information, and staying connected to your surroundings. And when your short-term memory remains steady, it's a powerful indication that your cognitive health is still vibrant and deeply rooted. Being able to recall what someone told you yesterday, what you ate for breakfast, or what you saw on the news means that your brain is functioning in real time. Not just pulling from the past, but staying grounded in the present. This kind of mental presence supports everything from emotional connection to decision-making independence and personal confidence. That's why memory isn't just about facts, it's about quality of life. When you can follow a story, engage in conversation, or remember appointments without struggling, your world stays open and your relationships stay rich. Scientific studies have linked short-term memory strength with several key lifestyle factors: regular movement, social interaction, mental stimulation, quality, sleep, and a balanced diet. These daily choices quietly build up a brain that can adapt, protect itself, and continue to grow, well into our 70s, 80s, and beyond. Of course, occasional forgetfulness is nothing to worry about. It becomes more common with age and can be caused by anything from poor sleep to dehydration to temporary stress. But if you're able to track conversations, respond thoughtfully, and recall details from earlier in the day, those are all signs of a mind that is still processing clearly. What can help protect this ability? Keeping your brain active is essential. Simple habits like reading, journaling, doing puzzles, or learning something new all contribute to mental agility. Social engagement is just as important. Regularly talking with friends, sharing stories, or even laughing over a cup of tea keeps the mind flexible and the heart full. And if you're ever concerned about memory changes, especially if they become frequent or interfere with daily living, don't hesitate to speak with your doctor. They can help you understand what's typical and what might deserve a closer look. Sometimes small adjustments to sleep, nutrition, or medication can make a meaningful difference. At Senior Wellness, we honor not just the wisdom of age, but the clarity that can still shine through it. Memory is more than recall, it's identity, it's connection, and it's part of what makes life rich and beautiful. This is the essence of senior wisdom, knowing that your mind, just like your body, deserves care, encouragement, and kindness. The stories you remember, the names you carry, and the voices you respond to, they all speak to the incredible life you've lived and the one you're still living. And in the spirit of Kiwik, holistic health. Memory is not isolated. It's influenced by sleep, movement, nutrition, stress levels, and even joy. When you care for your whole self, your mind often responds in kind. So if you can sit down today and remember what was said yesterday, if you can smile at a shared joke from this morning or recall the name of your neighbor's new dog, take a quiet moment to feel proud. Your mind is still vibrant, your presence still meaningful, and your story is still unfolding, one thoughtful memory at a time. Sleeping well and waking up refreshed, a gentle measure of inner wellness. Among all the signs of healthy aging, one of the most underrated and yet most meaningful is the ability to sleep deeply and wake up feeling refreshed. If you're between 65 and 80 and still start your mornings with a sense of clarity, calm, and energy, your body is quietly telling you something powerful. It's working with you, not against you. Sleep is not just a break from the day. It's your body's most sacred time for to repair, renewal, and reset. Every night while you rest, your brain clears away waste, your muscles recover from strain, your immune system strengthens, and your emotions gently sort themselves out. When this process goes smoothly, you wake up feeling grounded, ready to meet the day with clarity and strength. Sadly, quality sleep often becomes harder to maintain as we age. Many seniors experience light sleep, frequent awakenings, or restless nights. Hormonal shifts, medication, chronic discomfort, and changes in routine can all interfere with the deep rest the body craves. That's why waking up refreshed is such a positive sign. It suggests that your circadian rhythm is still balanced. Your melatonin production is functioning well and your body is releasing tension during the night. It means your nervous system is calming down when it should, and your brain is getting the deep sleep needed for memory focus and emotional regulation. Consistently good sleep also supports heart health, immune resilience, blood sugar balance, and muscle recovery. In fact, research shows that adults who get 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep per night tend to live longer and enjoy better physical and cognitive functioning. But sleep isn't just physical, it's emotional too. When you wake up rested, your mood is more stable, your patience is longer, and your motivation returns. You feel more like yourself. That's what makes sleep such a cornerstone of true senior wellness. If you're someone who still sleeps well and feels alert in the morning, give yourself credit. That ease didn't happen by accident. It's the result of daily habits, body awareness, and inner harmony. But if sleep has become more elusive, don't feel discouraged. Many common disruptions can be addressed gently. Creating a consistent bedtime, limiting heavy meals or screen time before sleep, and keeping your bedroom cool and quiet can all help your body relax into rest. Light stretching, calming music, or a warm bath may also support better sleep quality. Always remember, if sleep difficulties persist or affect your daily energy, it's wise to consult your doctor or a sleep specialist. They can help uncover any underlying issues and suggest personalized approaches that support your rest. At Senior Living, we believe that restful sleep is not a luxury, it's a foundation. It's where healing begins, and it's a quiet reminder that even when the day ends, your body continues working to take care of you. This is the heart of holistic health. Recognizing that true wellness isn't just about exercise or diet, it's also about peace rhythm and allowing yourself the gift of rest. And at Senior Wisdom, we honor the calm power of a full night's sleep. It means that your mind, heart, and body are still in gentle conversation, that you've given yourself space to pause, to heal, and to rise again, clear-eyed and strong. So if you open your eyes each morning and feel truly awake, take a breath of gratitude. That feeling means your body is still in tune, your spirit still steady, and your journey, no matter your age, is still full of purpose. Aging is not about losing who you are. It's about discovering just how much strength, wisdom, and grace still live within you. If you can still do even a few of the things we shared today, take a quiet moment to appreciate the journey your body has carried you through, each step, each breath, each act of balance or strength. They are not small. They are signs of a life still fully in motion. At Senior Wellness, we believe every day is a chance to live with intention, to choose vitality, to move with purpose, and to age with dignity. So be kind to your body, nurture your spirit, and know that you're not alone on this path. We're walking it with you, one gentle insight at a time. If this message spoke to your heart, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your story may inspire someone else more than you know.